This is calisthenics,
a form of exercise that requires an insane amount of strength and balance. And I've never trained calisthenics before. I just play basketball.
and for the next 7 days, I'll be training the basics.
And here's why. So recently online, I've seen these videos of people doing insane calisthenics exercises in public and they're just mogging everybody there. So I figured as a professional aura farmer myself that I need to level up my aura. So for the next 7 days, I'll be training the basics of calisthenics and hopefully in the long run, I'd be able to gain more strength and move on to more advanced exercises. And like maybe I'd be able to hit a handstand push-up once in my life. Anyways, I'll stop yapping. Let's start off at day 1. Welcome to the first day. All right, so starting off for day 1, we're gonna see what my baseline fitness is. So first, we're gonna see how many push-ups I can do in a row. I got 42 push-ups in a row, which is kind of decent, but now we're gonna move on to pull-ups. Let's see how I do. All right, 10 pull-ups, that's not bad. But now let's move on to the pistol squat. So in calisthenics, there's a slightly harder version of a squat called the pistol squat or a one-leg squat, whatever you call it. So let's just see how many reps I can do on each leg. Well, that shows that I definitely need to hit legs more often, but now we're gonna move on to the infamous handstand. So I'm currently in my driveway right now because I'm scared if I do a handstand indoors that I might like run into something and hurt myself. So I'm just gonna do it right here. Guys, I got this, trust.
Handstands are definitely my biggest weakness throughout this challenge, and obviously you can tell I don't have very good balance, but I could still do a cartwheel.
This is all the data from day 1, and here I introduce you to the game plan. Oh, this? Oh, there's nothing special about it. It's just a random sheet of paper I found. But here is my plan for the rest of the week. In order to achieve the most growth throughout this challenge, I will be training every single exercise until failure for 3 sets because that will make my muscles used to the high amount of repetition, and then later on, I will be able to produce more strength and hopefully more reps. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and follow for the rest of the week, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. All right, boys, let's train to failure.
The rest of day 2 was pretty tiring for me, especially since I'm training to failure, but I find it cool how in calisthenics you can just work out wherever you want, anytime, anywhere, and with calisthenics you can prove to yourself that there's no excuses for getting the physique or strength that you want. And you already know, at the end of the day, my parents cooked me some clean food that I had for today because I had to give my body the right fuel, and then we move on to day 3.
All right, guys, it is day 3 and I just noticed something that I gotta fix right now, and that is my push-up form is pretty buns. Like I just watched some videos of professionals like doing push-ups, and when I watched it compared to mine was pretty bad. I was moving my upper torso a lot more than my legs, and obviously that doesn't really make sense. So from now on, whenever I'm doing push-ups, I'm gonna be focusing on keeping my body straight, keep the glutes tight, abs tight, and yeah, anyways, back to the workout.
Day 3, I was definitely feeling a bit sore from day 2, but I managed to keep pushing through because I really want to see how much I can improve throughout this whole challenge. And yeah, I'm still struggling with the handstand, but I'm using the ceiling as support so I can practice holding my weight on my hands.
Alright boys, I want to show you this new calisthenics exercise that I want to try out, but first, we gotta cook some breakfast. So the exercise I want to show you guys is called the L sit. What you're doing is you're suspending yourself in the air with your hands and you're lifting the entire lower part of your body off the ground, keeping your legs parallel to the floor. This exercise requires a lot of ab strength, so we'll see if I have maybe a decent amount of ab strength, but probably not a lot, but we'll see. I guess I can kind of do it. Well, I guess we can consider the L sit as a bonus exercise for the rest of the 7 days. So anyways, back to the workout.
Then I kept practicing the handstand once more using the ceiling and the wall, and dude, my wrists were hurting so badly. And then after that, I hit the gym, played some basketball by myself, just worked on my shot. And then while I was there, they already have a gym there, so I figured I could do some pull-ups there as well. And then when I got back home, I did some pistol squats, and this hurt very badly because my legs were sore from basketball. But I managed to keep pushing through because I wanted to finish the reps. On day 5, I wanted to try a new approach to the handstand. I was trying to split my legs further apart to see if that could help me with the balance.
Oh, I'm actually getting a lot closer than I thought.
And it kind of does, but like not entirely.
All right, boys, let's hit some decline push-ups.
For the push-ups, I'm trying to increase the weight on my arms so I could see the most progress at the end of the week. And yeah, my arms are very tired from this, but that's a good thing. And as usual, kept working on my pistol squats, and then at the end of the day, I had to finish with some pull-ups. On day 6, I did weighted pull-ups to add resistance. Then after that, I did some archer push-ups, well, at least tried to, because my form was very bad. But then once I fixed my form, my triceps were dead. Obviously, you can tell I'm clearly struggling during this. But yeah, at this point, I'm starting to feel like my body is getting used to these exercises, especially when training to failure. But as of right now, I'm still on the grind, and we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Alright boys, it is officially the last day of calisthenics training, and also please don't mind the noise in the background. My sister's watching a TV show. But yeah, I'm gonna make this one count, but also I'm not gonna push myself too hard because obviously I want to save energy for tomorrow. Anyways, let's get the work done.
On day 7, I gave roughly about 70-80% effort because I wanted to get my body warm, not overtired for the last day. So yeah, I just practiced good technique for the last time. And don't get me wrong, I still train to failure. To me, I feel like these exercises have gotten significantly easier. So hopefully this progress will be able to show on the last day.
Alright boys, today is officially max rep day. But first, we gotta head to the park. Alright boys, we're here at the park. Thankfully there's nobody here because otherwise it'd be very awkward, but now we're gonna see my max push-ups at the end of the week. So let's do it. Well, I guess I'm gonna do pull-ups on the swing set because it's the closest thing I could find to a pull-up bar, but no excuses. Let's do the reps. Oh, my legs are tired. All right, now let's see how my L sit is. All right, well, obviously I didn't perfect the handstand, but I'm pretty happy with the progress. All right, boys, that is it for training calisthenics for 7 days. And yeah, there's been a lot of noticeable progress, especially in my pull-up reps and push-ups. And also I've held my handstand for noticeably longer compared to the first day. So yeah, I'd consider that as some good progress. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to leave a...
Now you gotta do 7 days
Now
of making
train
your
your
jump shot better.
I gotta try
Yeah,
this.
we
We
should
should
do
do
this,
this,
man.
bro.
You
Come
gotta
on,
make
guys.
next
We
video,
need to
man.
wait.
Yo, what do you guys want?
We want you to fix your jump shot.
Yo, chill, my shot's not that bad. Yeah, that's a problem.